Jo here from MD Outdoors. Welcome back to Chicks and Tips. This is the first one for 2025. You should expect to see these every Tuesday with some cool guests that we're going to be bringing on throughout the year to talk about different topics. So it's going to be great. Today we are here talking about Lone Peaks. So if you don't know the Ultra range, we love our Ultras here at MD for quite a few reasons, and they have just brought out the new Lone Peak 9s. So we have got a couple here, so I'm just going to talk you through some of the differences and improvements that they've been making to the new Lone Peaks, and we love them. So they're looking great, so good work the team over at Altra. So those that don't know them, why we love Ultras is they are great because they've got a really wide toe box at the front here. So great for those that want a bit more space in their toes or those that have wider feet. They're quite firm shoe. They've got quite minimal cushioning, but they've got great traction. So we really like them. They're a great all-rounder for running in and for hiking in. We do everything in our Ultras and we love them. So really excited that these have come out. So what is new in the Lone Peak 9s? We're going to chat through that. So with a few things. So there's things that they've kept the same that we love. So really nice wide toe box. They've still kept the 25mm stack height, so not too high. And 4.5mm lugs on the bottom. So they haven't changed, so that's awesome. Some things that have changed, so three main things. So the first is the sole. So the new Lone Peaks have changed from their own sole to a Vibram sole, which are quite well known. Really grippy, really durable. So really excited about this. This is great. So that's a big one. One of the other changes that they've made is around the midsole, so in the middle bit here, to the foam. So this means that it's really supportive around the midsole. The foam there is quite minimal cushioning, but super comfortable. And then the third big change that we really like is the change to the ripstop mesh on the top here. So this is now more durable than it has been in the past, so that's great. And so this upper mesh is a bit more refined. They've increased the space here where you've got this toe box protection, which means that you're not going to wear away around here as quickly. So that's really cool. So yeah, these shoes are great in terms of giving you a really supportive shoe, but they are quite a minimal cushioning shoe. So a lot of the feedback about this new model is how much it's helped increase your connectivity to the ground. So that's great for running and for hiking as well. So you can really feel what's underneath you. So that's a real positive. With the lugs here, so they've added in a couple of extra lugs at the toe, around the midsole, and then also at the heel. So with that, you've got increased grip, more traction when out on the trails. So great in mud and in more wet conditions. And so yeah, in general, things are looking really good for the new ones. We've got increased durability, increased connectivity to the ground, and more grippy. These new models come in a different range of colours to the previous ones. So in the women's, there's got a few darker colours, which we haven't had too many dark colours before. So that's quite cool because they've still got nice bright little bits on there, but a really nice range of colours. And then in the men's, again, a great range of colours, but some really nice, cool, dusty, olive grey, navy colours, and black as well. And lastly, so you can get all of these shoes in a wide fit as well. So naturally the Ultras are a wider shoe if you do have wider feet. But if you need that extra width even more around the midsole and around the ankle, then you go for the wide fit, and that will give you a lot of extra space in the shoe as well. And then lastly, they have the boot version. So we will be getting the boots in stock quite soon. We're waiting for them to arrive. So if you're looking for a hiking boot that's also going to be super wide and lightweight, then this could be a great one for you. All of the shoes and the boots are 0 drop. So what that means is they are the same height all the way through. There's no heel lift that you get in other shoes. So some you can have heel lift between sort of 3mm to 9mm depending on the shoe, whereas with the Ultras they're always flat all the way through. There's no heel lift. which is more similar to a barefoot style of hiking shoe, because without that heel lift, you're stretching out your Achilles, you're stretching out your calf, so that's a bit more natural to the way you'd walk barefoot. So they're a great shoe for most people, unless you've ever had any Achilles issues, then maybe not quite the shoe for you, because it's just stretching it out a little bit more. But for most people, that adaptation is absolutely fine. We always suggest when you move to an Altra, if you've never worn a zero drop shoe before, that you just adjust your way into it. So don't buy them and never have worn zero drop and go out straight away for a massive hike or run. So it's just good just to ease yourself into them, because you're just using your calves a little bit more than you might have been used to in a shoe that has a higher heel lift. So once you've gone through that little process, then they'll be so super comfortable. We love them because once you've got a pair of these, you don't want to take them off, because they just feel like you're wearing your slippers. So yeah, so that's it on the Ultra Lone Peaks. We'll be getting out and wearing them over the next couple of weeks and putting them through their paces. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions about the Lone Peak 9s, then just drop them in the comments and we will do our best to answer them. All right, we will see you next week for the next tricks and tips next Tuesday. Have a great day.